On this video, we're going to look at your mental environment, and this is the second of a three-part series of environment and how it affects you. Hi, I'm Lucy, peak performance coach and speaker. Your mental environment, what goes on up here and what you put out into the world is going to be yet another key on how good you feel and how well you perform and the things that you bring into your world. So there will be separate videos on all of these things, but I just wanted to bring them all together to show you that when you have that mental environment really locked in, really focused in, it can make a really big difference. So there are things like your mindset is your main thing. What is your mindset like? Is it open? Is it growth mindset? Are you looking at how can I do more? How can I make this happen? And you can look at that in both your personal and your business life. So it might be different in one area to another. So that's one part of your mental environment. Another part of your mental environment is gratitude and appreciation. If you start to give gratitude, even if it's not a natural trait that you have, but you keep working on that habit, it can actually become a natural trait. It can become one of those characteristics that you have. And when you start to be grateful for the things that you want to come into your world, I'm grateful for every penny that comes in. I'm grateful for every customer I have. I'm grateful for the abundance in my life. You will start to see more of that. And when you start to see more of that, and you start to be grateful for that, and you're appreciative of that, it's going to draw more of that to you. So you can see how this kind of mental environment concerned with the gratitude and the appreciation is going to really help to level up you and your business. It starts to block out the other things. And what you're seeing are the things that you want to see having come towards you. And this can be something that is quite challenging if you don't see the things, if you don't see the things that you're grateful for. So you can start on a very basic level of, I'm grateful for having a roof over my head. I'm grateful for the clothes that I'm wearing. I am grateful for the friends that I have. So if your business isn't going particularly well, or you're just starting up and those things aren't happening, that you can say, I'm grateful for all of the money coming in, or I'm grateful for the customers, start to be grateful for everything else that you could possibly be grateful for. Stop taking things for granted, because we do that all too often. And look for possibilities. When you start looking for possibilities instead of limits, when you start to set goals and the possibility of hitting a really high, hard goal, which again is on another video if you want to find out more about goals, then you're opening up the mind to look for those things, to search, can I reach that? How can I reach that? What are the steps I need to take to reach that goal? What are the steps I need to take for the possibility of me 10 timesing my business by this time next year, of 100 timesing my business this year? There's a possibility there. It's happened for other people, so there's a possibility for me as well. And that kind of a mindset, that kind of mental environment is going to put you amongst the 5%. And it's a muscle you may well need to work on, but it's well worth working on that muscle. One other thing I would say for your mental environment is framing and reframing. So if you have framed something in a certain way, a situation, a person, how might you be able to reframe that so that it serves you well? So instead of, oh, they never pay me any attention and I always feel left out, could be, they might not pay me attention, but I know that I'm doing really well. And so they don't need to pay me attention because I'm doing so well. And when they pay me attention, it's going to be because I'm not doing so well. And if I just step up and speak up a little bit more, perhaps they will appreciate me more. Perhaps they'll have gratitude for me, and that'll show up more in my life as well. So you can see how these things can interlink with each other from the top down or from the bottom up. They collide, they come together. So the more you are grateful, the more people are grateful for you. The more open your mindset, the more things that come into you. The more of the possibility mindset that you have and seeing things that might be able to happen and the bigger goals you set, the more likely you are to hit them. If you don't have those big possibilities, those big goals, there's no way you can reach them because you haven't set them yet. So open mindset, growth mindset, gratitude, appreciation is going to take you a very long way. And that environment is one to work on for sure. So there will be another video coming up on screen. So I'll see you over there. And it'll be the third one on environment, which is going to be your emotional environment. See you there.